Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. We're doing an AMA. I'm going to quickly cut us into there. Just thought I'd do a quick introduction about what we're going to be talking about today. It's a very important AMA. It's about the legacy NFT. It's called the Crypto Mischief DJ Farmer NFT. It came out last September, and we are migrating that to the new NFT collection project. Anyone who owns it is going to be able to mint out the free NFT for each one that they own of the old NFT. We're going to have a window for this, so please watch the AMA. Be very careful about listening about when you can do it, where to do it, security and safety about doing it. I don't want anyone being left behind. Let's get to it. Okay. So on the agenda today, first we're going to talk about our social channels. Then we're going to talk about the legacy NFT mint date. After that, we're going to talk a little bit about NFT security because it's quite important. Then we're going to talk about Astro Poop and how the game went and the winners of the 25 whitelist and the winner and what the winner got, right? Or will get. We have an update on a new game that we've been working on. And then we're going to talk a bit about the MAM and a bit about the Mischief of Fortune to finish off. So just beginning with, let's talk about our social channels. We have the $300 giveaway, which is still running right now. We have a little bit more time on it, 2 more days left, $300 given away. So should get into that because it's free money, right? 3 people will get $100. So I'm just going to paste it again in the chat. There it is, right? Important because, you know, money, free money, right? So all you have to do is engage with the social channels, push this, push the shitcoin club to people who might not necessarily know about it, and then you're gonna possibly win something, which is, you know, real money. That a lot of other, you know, crypto projects will do these kind of giveaways, but they won't actually end up giving anything away. But we can guarantee that every single time we do these, that it is coming from myself and going to the community. So that's pretty cool. The secret code, by the way, for the Gleam sheet is Astro Poop, all one word. So that is a secret code in there. That if you put the secret code in, you'll get yourself more entries into the competition. We've had 2,600 entries so far, which is insane. That's a lot. So I did my first Twitter space last week. We got about 8 to 10 people in there. The height, I think, around about 3 usually. But it's the first one. I'm planning to do it again probably next week. I'll do one every week. And I don't think it's something that I really want to do by myself, to be honest. It's a bit, seems a bit aimless. So I was thinking about it, and I think a better idea is to do like more of a call out for other people who want to use a Twitter space to talk about subjects in crypto that they're also interested in, who want to co-host it or want to come in and speak about a subject. So I'm pretty much open for anyone really who would like to talk about this kind of stuff. So I'm going to make like an ad over the weekend to go up for people just to register. If you want to talk about a subject or something, then you could come onto Twitter Space and chat. The way it works is Twitter Space is a bit weird because you have to use your phone to do it. You're not able to link your microphone up to the a laptop or a computer or anything. You have to do it all on your phone. So that's kind of quite funny about it. But it's a nice little experience because you get to really one-on-one time or with whoever is jumping in, and people can put their hand up and just say whatever they want. So it could be quite fun. So I'm going to see what kind of interesting ideas. It could be people who have projects. It could be people who are just into DeFi and they want to talk about one subject, right? We could just do that just to try push the community and get people engaged, right? So if anyone does want to talk also today, just put your hand up, right? And I'll find you in the the Telegram, and we'll see if we can grab you there also. So that works that way too. So just email me really, or wait for me to put out the ad and get in touch with me if you want to do some talking, basically. So legacy NFT, that's why you're all here. Let's get into it. So first thing is that some sales and listings have been coming in on the DJ Farmer NFT, the legacy NFT, right? That we call it. As people are getting more excited for the swap mint. What's going to happen is that there's going to be a mint page opening on cryptomischief.io for anyone with the legacy NFT to mint out another NFT. Then there'll be a window that's going to run. And after the window closes, your old NFT is going to lose its utilities and your new one is going to have those utilities, right? So we're going to swap over the permission for that, right? So essentially, your old NFT will just be a JPEG. If it's lost all its utility, your new one will be able to do everything and more that we're planning with it. So the old NFT, the legacy, the official name is, right, Crypto Mischief Degen Farmer Spreadsheet V1, right? Which is a bit of a mouthful, I know. I really didn't think about it when I named it. There's 390 of those in circulation, right? So please, if anyone's listening to this who doesn't have one and you're considering trying to find one or grab one, if someone lists one up for a good price, please be careful because there are fakes there. If you go onto OpenSea and type in that very long sentence, Crypto Mischief Degen Farmer Spreadsheet, you're going to actually find 2 or 3 fake versions. The only way really to find the real one is either type legacy NFT, right, into our Telegram, right, and it will bring up the real one, or go to cryptomischief.io and you're going to find it there, right? I click on that and it will bring you to it. That's important about security because a guy actually emailed me a month ago, right, and he bought the fake one. I couldn't believe it. I felt terrible for him because he was trying to unlock all the spreadsheet and the app and things, and after some research I realized that he'd actually bought the fake one. So I ended up actually giving him a real one because he was pretty upset because he paid quite a high price for it as well that it was listed at, so I felt pretty sorry for him. But of course can't do that for everyone, so it's just all about security, about knowing where to look, right? Because even when you see it on OpenSea, you're going to see one of them has 390 NFTs in the collection and the fake one only has 1 or 2 in the collection, so that's kind of where you see it, right? So we're going to start anyway. We started minting the Crypto Mischief, the legacy NFT, right? We actually started that. I checked the history, right? So 7 months ago now, we listed that NFT for 0.01 ETH, right? Which at the time was $19, right? And now the NFT had a buy yesterday and the floor price is at 0.11 ETH, which is $200. So that's 10x from the first listing of it 7 months ago, which is awesome. That's ridiculous. Super successful. But people are why are people buying them though, right? You have to think people are buying them because it's a guaranteed rare trait on your NFT. Because in the metadata, only for those legacy NFTs, it's going to say that you have a legacy NFT, right? The ones that are going to list after this in the main public mint, the whitelist mint and the public mint, they're not going to have that in the metadata. So people are going to be able to look through the NFTs and realize, oh, this is a original one, an OG NFT, and the other ones are going to be minted afterwards. Visually, they look the same. They're all part of the collection and they all fit together. But people who are in the know will realize that these ones have more core value than the other ones. So that's quite fun. It's an Easter egg, right? That is inside the collection, and we have a bunch of other ones in store too going down the line. So you can buy the listed NFT if you want to get in and join in the legacy mint. Just check the owner. You can bid for one, or you can check ones that are listed. Right, so getting into the mint, right, legacy NFT mint. The legacy mint is going to happen. Our dev, crypto winner, Ryan, right, he is going on a business trip, and I'd rather that he was totally on hand and ready to deal with any slight problems because we coded up the minting contract together. So he's going away on a business trip, and then he's back on April 15th. So we're going to run a snapshot on April 16th, right? This is when we're going to do a snapshot. The snapshot is to check all owners of the legacy NFT. Once the snapshot's taken, it doesn't matter if you've sold it on the 16th or the 17th. If you sold it, you're shit out of luck. Well, the guy who's bought it is shit out of luck, to be honest. We're gonna run like very, very strict testing on this, so just to check that the people who have the NFTs are there. That's why we need to do a snapshot on the 16th, and we're going to do a mint date on the 17th, right? So 17th of April is when the website's going to open up, and you're going to be able to mint out your legacy NFT. We want to open a window for this, like I said, so that people are going to be more engaged. and we're going to do a 3-day window, right? So you have 3 days to do it, and that will close on the 20th of April. Now, I'm pretty sure that some people were in DeFi 7 months ago and then totally dropped out and vanished. So I'm not going to burn them. What I'm going to do is people who miss the mint, I'm going to mint them out. I'm going to put them into a wallet. They're going to sit there, right? I'll show what the wallet is. If someone does miss the mint, I'm going to make it really difficult to try and verify if it's actually theirs. Because, of course, I don't just want to be giving these to people who turn up and say, oh, it's mine, by the way. Yeah, can't have that. So we're going to make it very tedious and difficult for anyone to be able to get them. And I'm going to set a time on when eventually I will probably just burn them out of supply, right? So it is very important that people are active, on board with the community, engage with the community, right? So it's 16th. There's going to be a snapshot to make sure all trading, please do not trade your NFT on the 16th or the 17th, right? Because it's really going to mess up things and you might not get your mint, right? So don't try buy it. If you want to buy one before. If you want to sell one, sell it before, right? Very important. Buying and selling is fine, right? But just make sure it's before the 16th. Snapshot 16th, mint date 17th, closed mint on the 20th, and then we get ready for bringing out the next, the main mint, right? The public mint for everyone else who wants to get involved in the project. So that's what's happening there. Do I have any questions about the legacy mint? I think it's pretty clear. Good. So next thing we're going to get into is Astro Poop, right? We have some pretty cool metrics that we ran on Astro Poop. We were watching to see if we did 2 competitions, right? We did the meme competition and we also did the Astro Poop competition, and we've done cash prize competitions, right? I've been watching carefully to see which ones have had more engagement, which ones have had more people getting involved, right? To be honest, the meme competition wasn't very popular, and we got a lot of people who weren't really interested in the NFT project or the community or anything, who were just making memes. Some people were putting in like 20 memes, and then they just unfollowed from the Twitter as soon as the competition was over, which is not the kind of people we want involved, right? But Astro Poop, Jesus. So 25 people won whitelists. I'm going to put that in the Telegram now, a picture of people's wallets, not your email or your names, just the wallet addresses, which are going to be added to the whitelist. So total now, the whitelist is now 40 people now combined in the whitelist once we add those 25. So that's still 99 are going to be whitelisted. So we still have some more competitions going to grab some more people in. So one guy tried to win top prize in Astro Poop 1,000 times. He played 1,000 games of Astro Poop to try and win top prize. But he still couldn't beat the winner, who was Muralida, who got 701 points, which is insane. Like, I could get like 200. I don't know how he did it. I'd like to see how he did it, right? Muralida also played Astro Poop hundreds of times to get this top score. So I will be sending Muralida $200. Once this AMA is done, I'm going to chop it up and put it on YouTube. By the time it's on YouTube, Muralida will have $200 being sent to him, and he got himself a whitelist. So congratulations for 701. I have no idea how he did it. I was curious because I thought at first maybe he botted it, but he played so many times, like hundreds of times, that even if he did, like, still fair play, right? Good job. But like, it's a lot of time to sit down and play, but well done. And everyone else who came in the top 25, it's also awesome. So let me find that file, and then I'll drop that into the official numbers. Also are pretty cool. Official numbers were over 300 people played, almost 400, was about 390 individual players for Astro Poop, which is great. We only ran it for a week. Yeah, here's the winners. 25 whitelist. 20, yeah, that's a lot of people playing Astro Poops, right? And over 10,000 plays all from across the board, right? Brilliant stuff. And because we had such great success with the game compared to our other attempts at marketing and things, we've decided to roll out another game, but this time we're going to improve it, right? Because of course the problems that we found with Astro Poop were, number one, it was only playable really on Firefox. People had a lot of trouble signing up to it. I couldn't get it to work on my phone, right? So we looked into how to improve this, and we decided that it's going to be a better idea in the long run, of course, to use the utility of the NFT to play the games, right? So it should be kind of token gated. You should only be able to play these games if you own the NFT. So we've started building the smart contracts on a service called Unity, right? So the first game, or the next game that we're going to be bringing out, I can give you the name, is called Shitris. So it's going to be shitcoin themed Tetris, right? Is the idea. So it's being coded right now. Then we're going to put the design on it so it looks just as good as Astro Poop did, you know, the same style and same kind of sense of humor about it. And then people who own the NFT are going to be able to sign into the game, and we're going to figure out how we're going to get prizes going for it. Now, I have a couple options I've been thinking about, right? The first one, of course, is we could just do it for bragging rights, but I don't think that's enough. I think that, you know, we're all degens here, and we like winning cash or things of value, right? So there's a couple ideas. First idea would be that we could use the Eternal Engine or the treasury, right? And fund in from there, and then the winners of the ones who get the highest scores, or the ones who also are socially pushing the game, right? We could have different ways of winning prizes, could get the prize there. Or another idea is we could have a small buy-in for each person who wants to play, and then the people who get the highest scores grab that pot. It's another option too. But the first thing, of course, is getting these games designed, smart contract wise, get the UI done, and then we'll get that up. Of course, run an audit on it, and then get people playing it. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and I think Shitris is going to be a winner. I think it's going to be really fun. It's not going to take very long. I'm thinking as we develop, I think it's probably going to be a couple weeks. If longer, then I'll let you know, but I don't think it's going to be like months or 6 months or anything to get this sorted. I think we can do it pretty sharpish because the contracts are readily available online. All you have to do is customize them, and you know, we've got a lot of the design work already done, and we have a really great team with Yeti and with Colin also like working on this like visual like fun of what's going on. So I think we can get it rolled out pretty nicely. Be mobile friendly? Yes, sir. That's the idea. Look at that. And it's not going to be poops. I was imagining it the other day. I was thinking, oh no, it's just going to be loads of turds, like different shapes and colors. It's not going to be like that. We're going to have a different idea than that. Bit classier. Bit classier. So as we develop games, it's going to be also integral to, if you look on our website, right, to the NFT website, and we do have down at the bottom the 80% minted, right, somewhere over the rainbow room on the Degen DeFi wallet is activated. Once inside, the road ahead becomes apparent, and we start a mystery to be solved for 5 Ethereum, which is about 10 grand, and a poop NFT, right? And by the time, if we're 80% minted out, the NFT will be of value, of course, and Ethereum is always valuable. The whole idea of the Rainbow Room is that we would love, of course, to take the gamification that we're working on and put it through together with this scavenger hunt idea, running riddles, you know, mysteries, but at the same time gaming, so that there can only be one winner, right? And that winner must own the NFT, of course, because to get into the Rainbow Room, it's going to be token gated. So that's how you get in. So we're also working on building out this special room for you, and really excited to show that too. So lots going on game-wise. What started with Yeti just making a fun game of Flappy Bird with a poo really took off, so that's cool. Other news, we have decided that we're going to make a Discord. I didn't want to. I really fucking hate Discord. But a lot of people have been asking us for it. And I guess if we want to reach out to different kinds of communities and different areas of DeFi, we need to be accessible. And I like Telegram. I like the stream of consciousness of Telegram. I like the mess of Telegram, and I like the danger of Telegram, I guess. It's, you know, it's fun and exciting, but some people who are into NFTs especially, they're not huge fans of Telegram, and they live in Discords. And a lot of these sites that we're going to be working with also don't have even sign up for Telegram, which is quite shocking, really. So we decided, right, we're going to make a Discord. So we've made it, and now the idea is customizing it. Essentially, it's going to look pretty much like our DAO that we made, and I'm going to attempt to link them so things can just go seamlessly between the two, is the idea there. So watch out for Discord. I think about a week we're going to launch that. When we launch the Discord, we're going to launch it with a giveaway campaign at the same time, because there's no, you know, to get people in. There is a site called Subber. Subber.xyz is the site. And this works as a giveaway center for Discord, essentially, where people would get in, kind of like Gleam, but on chain. So you would sign in, and then you could set up for different giveaways and do different tasks for loads of projects on it, actually, like hundreds of different projects all doing giveaways on it. So we'll link up to this one, and it will be another way of getting some fun ways to link up with communities also and do some giveaways, have some fun. So that will be the plan with the Discord. So watch out for that one coming up quite soon, actually. Quite soon will be the Discord. But I'm not happy about it, to be honest. But I know some people will be. So that's the Discord. The Telegram DAO, I have changed it slightly on the guild.xyz. I found it was a bit buggy, and some people were complaining that they have the NFT, but they kept trying to put through the Twitter check to get into the DAO, and they couldn't. So I've removed the Twitter checking for the DAO. Now all it's doing now is checking that you have the NFT in your wallet. Of course, once we go through the mint date, and the legacy mint happens, I'm going to switch up that token. So you're going to have the new one to get into the DAO. The old one, of course, will lose all utility, like I said before. So that's what's happening basically, essentially right now with the project. Just to repeat it, in case anyone came in late, the important details are for the legacy NFT, the snapshot for your legacy mint is happening on the 16th of April. Your mint date is the 17th of April, and you have 3 days to do that. The mint is totally random, right? You've no idea what you're going to get. There's rares in there, you know, there's commons in there, there's different colors, there's different backgrounds, they'll have different items. It's completely random what you're going to get, so I can't wait to see, who's going to get the rarest of the rare. Like, it'll be a fun one. So it's going to be a really exciting day, and we're building up to it. Can't wait to give this gift to the community, because really community is everything, and it's a great thing. I want to talk a bit about the MAM. So I've been talking a while about how I'm redesigning the UI of the MAM to fit more with the brand that we've built, right? I had a company that was been working on it, well, kind of working on it, but not really, for a while now, months, right? I gave them the idea, well, the directions to do this months ago. Yesterday, they gave me their design idea, and it was pretty crap, to be honest. I was not very blown away by it, especially the logo. Logo was like they puked on the screen or something. So I turned it down, and I've now hired in our team. Actually, I've hired for it to be made, because I think it's going to look. It needs to look just like our website. It needs to look like the collection. So that when people go to the MAM, they also realize it's part of the bigger picture, right? I think it'll be really good for the miner, because it will get more exposure, won't be left behind as we move forward. And it is, the treasury of the MAM is a very important part of what the project is going forward, because I don't touch that treasury. I think at the moment it's built up to about $6,000 in there at the moment, and it's going to continue building as we go through. So that's I can't really put a date on when the Mischief Miners new site's going to be ready, but it's going to be completely rebranded. It's a smart contract, so your stakes cannot be affected. but visually it's going to be way more on key. Because as I said before, the drip purchasing that I was doing, I decided to stop purchasing drip so that I could focus on using the funds of the treasury to support the NFT community, right? To then send that in as passive income for NFT owners is the idea, right? So that's what's going to be happening there. So it doesn't seem right having, drip token on the page when I'm going to probably cease doing that, right? We do have the MAM drip wallet, which is going to continue airdropping every week 200 drip to the team. That's not going to change. But in terms of the UI of the site, I really want to put it on brand. So look out for that. The other thing about the MAM is the injections I'm putting in. So, it was $740 put in just 2 days ago, and I announced it. And what I've noticed is when I announce injections, there are some wallets which wait for the announcement of the injection. That will then give them like a pretty good bump up in their claimable, and then they will claim out, right? So I think actually because I'm announcing the injections might be more detrimental than me just putting an injection in and not announcing that I'm doing it, right? And it's just continually coming in anyway. So I'm not sure how to do this. I might announce a couple days after I've injected, just so that people all around the board get a chance to, see the value go up on it, and then think about, claiming or compounding, but without thinking, because definitely it's being gamed, right? People are watching out for these things, because I've noticed some wallets have triggered some. So I think, I'll probably be, because the injections are going to continue anyway. I added up the forever pools. We got 51,000 in there at the moment, earning yield, sending back in, right? Now the yield's actually increasing because of the PancakeSwap v3. Essentially, the rewards have doubled, which is really great. So we should see a little uptick there going in as well. So that's pretty good. But yeah, so I think probably I'll inject, then wait a couple days, then say I'm going to inject. I mean, anyone who's smart really could just watch the wallet though, because the wallet for the forever pools is the one that does inject anyway. But we'll see. It's going to continue anyway. It can't die. It's unkillable, essentially. Other things, last thing I want to talk about is the Mischief of Fortune, and just how we are continuing to always support this project, always support the 50-50 method, right? The Mischief of Fortune is a beast. It's an absolute beast. I did my usual 50-50 reinvestment every 15 days. I take 15 and 50%, I put it straight back into the balance, right? I didn't take, sometimes I do the pasta or the pizza before I was going at the Farm of Fortune. I'll probably start doing that in the MAM with my next one. But it's a really integral part of our project as well, because some of the fees from the Mischief of Fortune go into the forever pools, right? And it's these forever pools which go into the Mischief Miner, and then it's the Mischief Miner's treasury, which is going to be helping out the NFT project along with the mint funds as well. So it is an ecosystem. They do all work together, and that's why it always does need your support now as well. Like, it can't be more than thankful for this project, because it does give us this boosted liquidity of our pools on the back end. And yeah, $2.1 million invested so far into the Mischief of Fortune. What a beast. Jesus. So it's also a great thing. All right, so that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover today. So now, if you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer anything which you might have. With whitelist, can you mint as many as you want? Well, with one whitelist, you can mint one NFT, essentially. I know that on the list so far, though, for example, MacGyver has won 2 competitions. So he has 2 whitelists, actually. I think he has 2. Let me check that. So some people, one person does have 2 whitelists already. So he will be able to mint 2 whitelist NFTs, because he'll be in the whitelist contract twice. But with everyone else, 1 whitelist win, 1 mint at whitelist price. How rare and common will be distinguished on the NFT? Something visible? Okay. So when you go into OpenSea, you're going to see all the traits coming up and down, right? It will, once the legacy ones are minted out, that's going to be like 400 odd that are going to be on OpenSea. That's when we're going to see the traits of which ones will have more or less of. So for example, brown poop or a gold poop. More poops are brown and less poops are gold, right? And with all the other traits involved as well, we start to see a rarity build up of which ones are like, you know, like gold dust, right? And which ones have more traits sitting around. We have our own rarity tracker that Brian made as well. So when we do mint out the legacy ones, we're going to be able to show you as well which ones are rarer than the other ones. So we can probably bang that up on the website quite easily as well, just as a kind of guide for people who want to shop around and see which ones they are more interested in like purchasing, right? Because I think in the long run, it's always more beneficial to get something that's rare. But the utility will be the same for each and every one of them. So you don't have to worry about that. Discord is powerful. Yes, it is. Discord is powerful. It's confusing though. Very confusing. Can I say anything about the utility of the NFTs? Yep. So you can come to the website where we also discuss the utility that the NFTs offer. I can post that in here. Right. So we offer a lot of utility going through the utility. Number one, most important utility we have is that we already have a working mobile app. The mobile app actually was on my list to talk about. Once we finish the legacy mint and we close the window, right? Closing the window on the 20th. The next thing we're pushing out is the next thing we're releasing. A little poop joke. The next thing we're releasing is actually the update to the Degen DeFi wallet. This is a wallet that's already running. It's running on Android and on iOS. It's on the Google Play Store. It's on the App Store. And we have a huge update that we've been holding off releasing because we wanted to get the legacy mint out first. So you're going to get your legacy NFT and then you're going to be able to download or update your app. The app covers 6-7 different projects at the moment, which automatically follows everything that's in everything you're farming in with those projects, right? It's going to track them. We're adding elephant money to that, so that's already coded in and ready to go. We've completely revamped the token part of the wallet. It's going to show every token you have, even some tokens you don't know you own, on 4 different blockchains, all straight into it without connecting anything to your wallet. It's just reading from the blockchain. And we've started to add a database of really cool NFT projects that some people may own. So at the same time, you're going to be able to show some of the NFTs you own to your friends without having, again, to connect to your wallet, right? Go through and show all that. And we are going to continue now to work much harder to add more utility to the Degen DeFi wallet. We also have a site that we've designed, and it's pretty much ready for launch with a roadmap. So that's one of the big utilities. Other utilities that the NFTs are going to have is that they are going to get you into competitions to win merchandise and cash, right? When we mint out 20% of them, we're going to drop 5 rare NFTs to 5 people who hold the NFTs, right? So immediately, by being one of the first 20% who own these NFTs, you're going to be able to possibly to win another one. We are then, when we mint out 30% of the NFTs, we will send 50 holders of the NFTs a t-shirt, a Shitcoin Club t-shirt. You can see the design on the website at the bottom. It's awesome. And 10 more winners, when we 30% mint out, are going to get their own poop NFT put on a t-shirt by us and sent to your house, right? Or we'll contact you, get an address, whatever address you want to give us, we will send it there. Okay. When we mint out 40%, that's when passive income is going to also be opened for your NFTs. So you're going to be able to stake them into a contract and earn dividends for your NFT. Then after that, we're going to open up a shop at 60% minted where we'll be selling jewelry and toys of the Poop NFTs, which I'm really excited for. Can't wait for this. And coming into 8% minted, we then have a prize going as a competition, winner takes all competition for 5 Ethereum and an NFT. This is going to be hosted in the Rainbow Room, which will be a website also linked with our mobile app. And finally, when we get to all minted out, 90% and 100% minted out, we start the spawn queue. We start spawning new NFTs with your NFT. You have the choice to, and we release the Poop Pets. So that's the roadmap utility that's coming along. Quite a lot, and we've recently added the games, which we didn't have in the last AMA, and really interested to see how this game zone is going to progress as we start moving through it. Yeah, there's the t-shirt there. Lovely t-shirt. Can't wait to print them. They're going to be great. Is there a ghost poop? There is a poop that's like a white color. It's got like a green glow around it. And there's a trait where they have like really weird, like hollowed out black eyes. So if you did get the weird white poop with the hollowed out black eyes, that pretty much looked like a ghost. So yeah. Matthew's question about the MAM. Okay, good. Best method for sustainability for the contract and to ROI. My current daily payout is pretty low, $2.50. Looking to 10x this, but in a way that's healthy for the ecosystem. I'm also in moth and printing. Yeah, Mystery of Fortune is a different beast, but of course, because it's static yield. Static yield also adds higher risk though, so you need to balance that, of course. With the MAM, we always advise 50-50, but there is a $50 minimum buy into the MAM. Unfortunately, it's hard-coded into the contract. I can't change that. I would put it lower if I could, but it's immutable, right? So if you're getting only 250, then the best thing you could do was 2 options. If you don't want to put any more capital into it, right, then it would be claiming out that 250 every 2 days, so $5 a day. Claim out until you get like $30, right? Pocket that, and then claim out up to $50, and then put that back in, reinvest it back in, then repeat, depending on if you want to pocket it first or reinvest it first. It's probably the fastest way to start building it up, because generally, like, I don't think the TVL of the MAM can go much lower because the injections continue to come in, so it can't go to 0. And I think that once we get the redesign out and it is on brand and linked with the project, I can see more interest coming into it, I think, in the long run. So that'd be it, really. Like, take the 250 and put half aside for yourself, just so you can continue to get profit out, right? Because you can't just compound this thing forever. You'll never win. You need to take profit off the table, put it in your pocket, right? But then take the other half and put it back into it. Would be the one way. Another way would be take another $50 and put it in there, and then use that little bump up in your payment, and then start that plan from there as well, working that way. Craig and the Fortune Hunters have some really great videos on how to get the best from miners. I'll see if I can find the video. They just break it down really well, how it's supposed to work. Hey Richie, I don't know if you've already mentioned it, but can we choose which NFT we want to purchase? You can choose which one you want to purchase when they're minted. Yes, but minting is a blind mint. You have no idea what you're going to get. It's a lucky dip. You're just putting your hand in a box and pulling out the shit, essentially. Is there an event horizon poop? I have no idea. MAM is one of the best miners. We can have some more marketing and more exposure. 400. Yeah, it is a small number, actually. And actually, the number's been at 400 for a good couple months now, which is another reason why the TVL is not exploding as hoped, I guess. So it would involve some more marketing. But then, like, I don't take a fee from the MAM. So there's a 3% fee which goes to the treasury, which I don't profit from. There is a 0.5% fee which goes to charity wallet, which I keep forgetting to use. It's just sitting there. You can find it. And then there's the dev fee for the developer who coded it for me. I wanted to be generous to help, you know, them, and they got that 1.5%. But you know, I didn't realize that once you coded it, that was pretty much it running. Live and learn, right? But yeah, so in terms of like a marketing fund, it is community, has a referral bonus. I could pump the referral bonus, or if we wanted to, we could play with the shitcoin sniper game for a while. But it does add to inflation, and that in a sense makes it would add to the selling of the TVL as well. So it's a bit risky, but we could play with it. I mean, if you look at like the best miner in the world ever is the Cake of Fortune, right? And it's coming on for a year old, and it's just it's met this balance of claims and deposits, which is really, really like hit that sweet spot where it just seems to be very, very well balanced. Like Crypto Craig knows really, really deep knowledge about what makes a miner work, right? And this definitely, like also the Fortune miner as well, I think will reach that point, and I think the MAM will too. It's just going to take time and patience, diligence, and also just continuing the message, right? Because as months go by and these projects continue to exist, people start to turn, you know, as they would have turned their nose up at it at one point, turning back to them, they would as well. Yeah, also the Cake of Fortune has I think has a really low minimum investment. It's like 1 cake or something, maybe lower. That's also one of the very important things about it. But unfortunately, I cannot lower the MAM's minimum investment, which is a bummer. It is 0.1 cake. Yeah, that's low. Will the updated DGen spreadsheet be available on Mint Day? We haven't updated the spreadsheet yet because we've been too busy, but we have updated the mobile app, and that will be available after the window closes. So we're gonna launch the website for it, and we're gonna launch the updates at the same time. Want to give it its own time because we do have a roadmap for the DGen DeFi wallet as well, and it's a pretty cool roadmap with some awesome features that we're going to add to it, which is going to be really fun for watching wallets, essentially. We found a way of deploying the tech that we built on being able to look through the blockchain, and we can choose who we want to watch, you know, and that's a really interesting, fun thing that you can start to do with it. I'm sure there's some people in DeFi that you'd like to watch, and with the DGen DeFi wallet, you can start doing that. I won't say anything more until we roll out the roadmap, but it's gonna be cool. Also, the profit is a cool little addition to it as well. We're working on where you're going to be able to see how much you've invested and how much you've taken out, and just quickly, without doing any maths or making any formulas, it's going to show it straight away. You're the winner of Astro Poop. Man, I cannot believe. Your daughter won. Your daughter played that game over 1,000 times, mate. That's amazing. Yeah, Moral Dehan, I am sending you $200, right? I'm sending you $200 after I get offline, and I'll probably, within the next 24 hours, I'll send it to the wallet that you linked to Astro Poop, okay? You also have a whitelist, but I'm also sending you $200 because you are the Astro Poop champion. Well done. Brilliant. It's the best one I could find. Get you some Triple H. How's the bot I was working on? So far, no bot. I have not managed to find any kind of bot. And I wouldn't lie to you saying that I have found a bot, because generally most bots that I've found that people have said they have a bot is complete bullshit and they don't have anything. Is going to be the main reality of this. Someone can say they have it, but unless they show you very, very detailed trades of what's going on with it, generally they don't have a bot. It's just people putting money into something and then using that money to give money to other people, and then saying it's a bot, essentially. I was watching a YouTube video the other day with today with Fathom, and they were saying that they have been creating one, a real one, but I have not seen any evidence of it yet, so we can see. Everyone says they have a bot until they don't have a bot. Oh, poopies, that might work. Yeah, poopies is better than shitress. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think I've ever said I have a bot. Like, I wish if I had like some bot which could just take all our funds in our treasury or whatever and then magically multiply it and give ourselves 3% daily. Like, that'd be unbelievable. But I don't think that's actually practical. I don't think it's going to ever happen, to be honest. I don't think it's reality. Whatever happened to Truth Seekers? I believe they're still going. They're on Discord and they are continuous drama. If you're interested in that kind of drama, I'm sure you can find out about it. It's not I'm not too keen on it though. Thankfully, I didn't buy the token. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover today. If we have any other questions, I can answer them for you. But that's us 1 hour in. Covered everything I want to talk about. The main thing though, if anyone else is in here that missed the start, is the Twitter Spaces, right? How I'm saying that I'm going to put up an ad basically, or a call for submissions essentially, right? For anyone who wants to co-host or be a speaker on my Twitter Space on Twitter, right? Of course on Twitter. If you are interested in joining, right? Can be about anything. We can pick the topic. It doesn't have to be about anything that I'm making. It can be about general crypto. Anything you want to talk about. We could figure out some topics that we want to discuss. Other people can come in and have an open discussion about basically things of interest these days. Yeah. Hello? No problem. So yeah, we're just full on gunning now to just get ready for this launch, the legacy launch, and can't be more excited, to be honest. Can't be more excited. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. Cool, guys. I will see you next time, probably in here or somewhere else. Okay, peace. Don't get wrecked.